Also, the name I chose for my anchor, that was especially nice too. Daldameht Esther. That's his full name.
Huh, neat.
Also, for as well as that worked, the preparation was only small. I worked on all of that last night, and the last, like an hour before I went to bed, I put all of that together somehow. I just know that next time, I should probably write more stuff for like the news report. The weather part, that was kind of nice. Instead of just covering Vatican City weather, like Italy weather, I'll just cover weather across the entire world. I'll be the first international weatherman. Although I was trying to do like a woman voice for, what's her name, like Penelope Sugarbottom. Also, I literally came up with that name like before, like as I woke up thinking, okay, do I have everything in order? Like, what am I missing for this stream? I literally came up with the name Penelope Sugarbottom right then and there. And also my woman voice, I was trying to do like a southern, like a South America, not like South America, but like south of United States accent. And I kept switching almost between like a southern accent and like almost like some European accent. I don't know how I did that, but now I know like I can't do accents or like impressions. My voice is stuck to this one monotone register. Actually, that might be funnier too. Like if I try coming up with all these characters and names for the people on the news station, they'll have different names, like backgrounds, whatever, but their voices will all be the same. It'll just be my voice. I think that'd be funnier. And now introducing sweet and lovely Penelope Sugarbottom. Welcome to the broadcast, everyone. This is the weather starring Penelope Sugarbottom. Nice to meet all y'all. Man, Penelope does certainly have a sweet voice. So maybe I can bring in like another segment. Do the news, do the weather, and then like one other thing. I'm not gonna do sports because I don't really care about sports. And I definitely can't write material about it. Like, I definitely can't write material about it if I even don't care about the subject. They do general news and then weather, maybe like business. They can do like some business-based jokes. Talk about like the economy or the markets, the stocks. Like, what's that one? The NASDAQ, the SP 500. It's probably something that I can do. Oh, that's considering if I even like add that as a segment. I think I just may want to stick to do like general news with Mr. Daldameht Esther, and then go to weather with Penelope Sugarbottom. Although I'll definitely switch out names for the anchor. I think keeping like a nice rotation of the names will help just help like bring in variety to the concept. Although I particularly like that fat girl joke I made. I think that was kind of nice. The number of men interested in fat women is on the rise. Also in the news, fat girls are on the rise. If I'm known for anything, it's that my streams are widely adored and loved by fat women. Not to say that I'm like a fat girl sympathizer, but there's just like this weird, not unattractive, like weird attraction, like phantom attraction between this stream and obese women. It's like peanut butter and jelly, which those fat women I've probably had enough of. But it's a strange attraction. I felt my seat was like 1 centimeter lower, and maybe like I knew something was wasn't right about my seating position. And then what do you know? I lift up my seat, or attempt to, it raises up by like a centimeter. Just buckets. That was straight buckets. Kobe would be proud of that shot. R.I.P. to him. Also, the inconsistency there is weird. Most times in that minigame, I can never hit a bomb into the boat. I miss every single shot. I'm maybe close once or twice. But for the rest of the times, I just whiff. Absolutely miss it. And then that one rare time, the super rare instance, either first try or second try, straight in. It's straight buckets. Maybe it's proof of my like latent basketball skill. Kind of like it was kind of like puberty. Like some people are late bloomers to puberty, like it happens later. My latent basketball skills that I was meant to like stereotypically go into are now like finally blossoming. And I'm finally meant to pursue a basketball career. Even though I've like never dunked, I can barely know how to dribble. I can pass the ball under my leg. They do like the whole like step and like throw it under kind of thing. I can almost do that. I tried for the longest time spinning the ball on the finger. If you've seen people do that, that was the first thing I tried to do. Oh wait, is my green screen filter still on? It's still on. It's registering some green on my shadow. As you can tell, the budget for that news broadcast is so immense, it bleeds over into the speedruns. Normally it would have felt like 3 times hitting that last dice or die. Also, I've never heard anyone call it no one's ever called it a die. Because I guess in many occasions, you're always using multiple dice. But even if someone's using one, no one will ever say, alright, throw the die. They would still say dice because like it sounds weird to say the die. So I thought I used to have one. I can never trust the first bite of an apple. On the first bite, it like burns all areas of my cheeks. It's so tart. Maybe it's just this specific apple that does that, and there's like other apples who don't hurt your mouth. Man, it's like a burning sensation. This is probably what an STD feels like. Like the ones that burn as you're trying to like go to the bathroom. I imagine this is what it feels like, but in your junk. Although unlike an STD, the apple doesn't continue to burn as you take more and more bites. Yeah, it's just a one time. Unless you have some like weird oversensitive like gum issue, or I don't know how to describe like your cheeks are just too sensitive. Also, that's the case, you probably have like really, oh, everyone's back at the beginning. The gang's back together in the beginning. If you have like some weird defect where you have sensitive cheeks, you probably have like really bad canker sores. Because I remember my first time ever getting a canker sore, like at least a couple months ago or at least a month ago. I just thought it was one of those like regular developments of like a sore in the mouth. Because like I always had those, but this time this sore would not go away. It developed, it grew, it hit puberty, went to college and everything. I tried brushing it away because I thought maybe it was like some just like weird pocket of like fluid. So if I brushed it hard enough, it would break. But it didn't, it just bled a lot. So it turns out, as it was going through puberty and going to college, it was also a woman. But strangely enough, not the prescription, but the solution to a canker sore is is mouthwashing with water and baking soda. And strangely enough, I had baking soda in my bathroom for like normally when I brush my teeth. As it turns out, it comes in handy with handling canker sores. You just like, as like with normal mouthwash, take some water, baking soda, and just swish it around in there for a while, and like and leave the solution in there for like, I don't know, like 4 to 5 minutes, and then just do that regularly for a couple days, and then eventually it'll just go away. It was the most strange solution to a problem I've never had before. Although now I know. And given my proclivity, my insistence on continuously biting my tongue and cheeks throughout stream, I guess it kind of helps to know that. Because the canker sores happen, I think, from biting the cheek. Although I guess that time I just bit it so hard, so thoroughly, or so repeatedly, it just cankered over. Also, it just occurred to me that's why they're called the Canker Sisters in Ed and Eddie. I never knew what that name meant. And that's why they're called that. That's where the name comes from. That's why they're called the Canker Sisters. And the great thing about today is that I'm not experiencing that early to mid-stream tiredness I usually have. Like normally I start feeling tired maybe around here, and I have to do like a 15-minute recharge nap. I'm not feeling it today though. And it's even more unfortunate because I ate all my cake yesterday. I was planning on streaming yesterday, doing some runs, saving cake for the PB. Didn't stream, and I just ate the cake to like console my feelings of being a terrible streamer. And I tell you what, it actually did. I did feel slightly better after eating that cake. Or actually, no, better yet, I had a big cake slice, and I ate 2 cake pops as well. 2 cookies and cream cake pops. And it did help, mull over the feelings. I'm not streaming yesterday. But it turns out it was good because I spent yesterday setting up stuff for the Daldameht public access news stream. So it wasn't all to waste.